Yo, 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 here we go. Yeah, I got a message from the main man, Potato. He said these graveyard shift reviews not gonna work. I agree. Problem is I just haven't had the time lately. But they're gonna be back at normal time in just a minute. But for right now, we got that One Piece 1142. Give me 1 second so I can answer this guy's question. So I'm gonna say, you know what? Tomorrow we ain't gonna do no more graveyard shifts. But I just had to let y'all know I'm really about that life. So I wasn't gonna miss another days and stuff like that. Anyway, this chapter is called "Them Things I Fear." Them things I fear. So basically, the IRS and the feds. So anyway, we got Yamato knocking out who's who. They said who's who is pretty strong, and she said who knocked them right out. Boom. Okay, Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 28. Give back the katana and the girls, Raimei Hake. Bust his head wide open. You see the white meat showing and everything. So I mean, she gave him whiplash. His head came back. Got a concussion. Okay, here we go. Right into the chapter. Okay, we got a big dragon, or it looks like a dragon, or is it a plant? It's got a round head. It looks like a serpent almost. You know what I mean? No wings and anything like that, and it looks like it's black. The children at the school, teacher, help, teacher. There's a huge snake in the schoolyard. It's giant. Is Jormungerdan or what? Some type of. I'm sure of it. The serpent of the end of the world. Yo, remember the mural? That might be what that was. What they're talking about. What's it called? Your Mungand. Let me see how to pronounce this, man, because I don't know how to pronounce this. Your Mungand. Okay, yeah, how to pronounce this thing? Golly, I need how to pronounce it. Hold on, pronunciation. There we go. Boom. Jormungandr. There we go. I got it. I got it. It's Jormungandr. Okay, so that might be the red line. You know what I mean? They're looking at it's gotta be the guy who wasn't in beast form. I mean in hybrid form. The the Holy Knight. Gotta be him, because we didn't see his other form if he had another form, but this must be it right here. The other guy didn't look like this. What's going on, Stoops? Some Stoops asked me how's the wife. What wife? You know what I mean? Anyway, wait. It's Saturday. We're going to get eaten. What does Saturday got to do with anything? Okay. And the thing is actually making some roar sounds. Like I think he's enjoying scaring the kids. That's what that's about. Everyone get inside the school now. So you got somebody trying to hold the serpent off. I don't know if it's a dragon or it kind of looks like the Venus flytrap from Plants vs Zombies. Okay, Warwick School Teachers Lounge. Teachers, we have an emergency. The first thing that came to my mind was the Giants are going to regret resting on their laurels. Remember, they start getting sweet in the last little couple years. Then they no longer go to war. They no longer got beef, got smoke with people. You know what I mean? They're no longer doing that. So they've probably gotten soft. They've probably gotten soft in the last few years. Probably got a little pudgy around the middle, you know what I mean? Which is cool. Oh, wait, this dude, he has horns, so he must be part ancient giant, but he's small. But that's cool, but at least have a couple warriors on hand. You know what I mean? You gotta have somebody ready to go get that strap just in case something jump off. It's true. A huge snake just appeared. A beast from the underworld. What is a creature like that doing in the sun world? Wait, it's not a person? It's gotta be a person. It said roar. It didn't roar, it just said roar. I think. Unless they would just spell it. I don't know. Okay, I hope everyone manages to escape. Math teacher Blade. So they got Blade in there. Now, this guy's got some long teeth and he looks like a hybrid. Unless it's a mask he's wearing. He looks like a walrus, but he's a giant. So that is maybe okay. We need to call the Chiefs Walrus School principal Kiba. You know what? I'm stupid. We already know the name of the half fishman. Wait, a walrus though. I was going to say we know the names of the half fishmen, half giants. I forgot what they're called though. But he's not half fishman, half giant. If he's part walrus, he would be part mink, right? Because a walrus is a mammal. It's not a fish. Huh. Yeah, what's going on? I want my vision back. Yeah, the walrus is a mammal. So if he's actually mixed, he might be that species that we didn't know what it was. Mean got himself a wife. You know, I didn't. Mean got himself a bills. That's what Mean got. Mean got bills and Mean's struggling with them. That's what Mean's doing. Okay, meanwhile, the children, language teacher, librarian, Angie. Her name had to be Angie after we heard about Angie Stone passing. I know y'all heard about Angie Stone. She passed in the car accident. Anyway, teacher, Aja is about to get eaten. Aga, that I don't know. This is one of the kids, I think. Aga is about to get eaten, and the serpent's right on him. I mean, right on him. It ain't gonna eat him because I think it's one of the holy knights. So with that being said, he's trying to kidnap him. Okay, now we got the walrus guy, right? Rushing towards the serpent. Okay, he hits the serpent with a. He's got like a weapon similar to the weapon that the hammerhead shark was using in Fishman Island, and he knocked this thing around. I'm thinking this ain't the Holy Knight. This ain't the Holy Knight now. This can't be the Holy. If this must be one of the serpents from the underworld. They right. They're right. It's not one of the Holy Knight. It can't be because they're beating it too easily. The teacher. So yeah, I think half mink, half giants are the species we were looking for. But it's weird because this mink is not it's not furry. So anyway, we cut back. The serpent is hurt. Jormungand is hurt. Here come my man, Jaguar D Saul. Now, if y'all remember properly, Jaguar D Saul was a Marine. I think he was a rear admiral. That means he was pretty strong. He was pretty strong back in the day. So we got to find out if he stayed in shape. He jumps off one of the branches down towards the serpent. Sorry, I'm late. Let me go. Let go of the snake keeper. He said, "Let him go, because I don't want you get tied up in all this. I'm about to blow him the kingdom come." Okay, Kimatsu. That's the name of his attack, and he's got it all armament hockeyed up. I mean, armament hockey all over that left fist. Shiken. So I guess that's the name. Kimatsu Shiken. Boom. Matter of fact, let me look up what that means. No, this shit have it right here. Saul's attack is written with kanji that means demonic purification, resolute fist. Those two words meant demonic purification resolute fist. But the reading chosen by Oda means final exam or final test, like in school. So that's the name of the attack, final exam. I like that, final exam. The school's out. That'd have been one of my attacks right there. The finisher is going to be called school's out. You know what I mean? That should be the name, the naming scheme around his attacks, his school related terms. Okay, I want my vision back. Wants to know where's wifey at, where little mean at. There is no little mean. Never had kids, and as far as wifey doesn't exist either. I gotta find a girl who actually thinks I'm not ugly before I get a wifey. Okay, studio, what's going on? Mean, what inspired your channel name? It's my name plus manga. At first, my original channel was Uncle Mean. Why? Because that's what my nieces and my nephews called me. So that's why I named it that. And then that channel was bellying up. I actually deleted all the videos on it, and I was crying while I did that. I never wanted to start over, but some people told me, I think it was Jotin. He was like, man, start that channel over, man. You do better when you start the channel over. I think it was him. I know he told me recently too. But I said I'm gonna make another channel and just start from scratch. I don't know why I deleted the videos. I could have just started from scratch and left the other videos. So anyway, I deleted them and I was crying and I was just like depressed, basically. All that hard work that I put into it. I mean, I put in hard, painstaking labor into just like I did with this one. And just for it to be poof. You know what I mean? Then I started a new one and I said I need to give it a name. Said my name plus mangas because I was reviewing mangas. So that's where the name came from. What's going on, Cyclops? I don't know where Uber Hikari is. I know he got fat. Now I'm playing. He ain't fat, but he's thick. He been eating the last little while. But I don't know exactly where he's at. The last time I checked, he was doing what he was doing before. I don't know. I didn't see any difference. I don't remember him saying anything special. I think he had a couple issues that he worked out though, so that's good. I think he's doing better now. Anyway, let's get back to the chapter before I get into these comments. Okay. Principal, my back. He said, my back. Thanks, Saul. He said, if I'd had to put more back into that, it'll wipe me out. No problem, but what the hell is that snake? Okay, former pirate giant warrior, Principal Kiba. Now notice, I've never seen another giant with these long canines. And he has a walrus face. This guy, I see you on he has horns, but that could just be the helmet. It's just the helmet because I'm looking at him with the helmet off. He doesn't have horns. That's what I said, half mink. But the crazy thing is, a walrus is a marine animal or a semi-marine animal. You know what I mean? I didn't even notice that Saul was missing a leg. He got a peg leg over here. So yeah, it's a marine animal, but it is a mammal. So I'm thinking that's one of the species that we didn't know about. One of the mixed breed species. Potato says half fishman. It can't be a fishman because it's a mammal. A walrus is a mammal. I would hope that Oda wouldn't make that mistake. You know what I mean? We got a whale shark, but it's a shark, not a whale. You know what I mean? Let's look it up. Let's look. One Piece. Fishmen who aren't. Well, we got the octopus, remember? But that would be a fish, right? Who aren't actually fish. In One Piece, fishmen aren't all fish And some notable examples of fishmen who aren't literally fish include Dillinger, whatever his name, Dellinger, a hybrid of human and fighting fish. It's a fish. It's just not a real fish. Zeo, a Wabagong shark-like fishman, still a fish. And Hody Jones, he's a shark, still a fish. Okay. Vanderdecken. Vanderdecken, the what is it? The knife. A fishman with the Mato no Me who required, but he's a I forgot what type of fish he is. But yeah, I don't think Oda messed up. I don't think he messed up and put a mammal in there. You understand? So with that being said, the first thing that comes to my mind is mink. The minks are mammals, but at the same time, they all have fur. Walruses don't have that. So I guess there's special mink. They gotta be a mink. They can't be a fish, man. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. The principal sensei was a warrior too. Oh, I guess the kids seen the little the little what's it called? The speech bubble, whatever that we're seeing. Or they just seen him attack and was like, we didn't know he could fight. I'm looking at his feet. His feet look, oh, he's wearing something on his feet. You know, like with the Vikings war or whatever. You know, the footwear. He's got that on. I thought that was his actual feet and legs. Okay. So it was true that Saul Sensei was super strong. They thought he was a sucker, that he was a clown, man. Now he got to go ahead. But he's happy that they got to see him put hands on somebody. So they know, next time he tell them to shut the hell up, shut the hell up, he really mean it. Okay, he was part of the Marines, right? That's so cool. Are there beasts like this in the Sun World too, Saul? Usually there are some wild animals, but so I'm guessing there's some animals in the Sun World, and there's some animals that stay in the underworld. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I ended up scaring you. I ended up scaring you, didn't I? It's all good, thanks. They so happy, man. These kids ready to be warriors again. They said, man, forget all this soft stuff, man. They said we trying to be like Saul, gangster. Okay, inside the school, Wolf Sensei, PE teacher. His name is Wolf, and he's all banged up. He must have fought against an actual Holy Knight. What happened? I'm fine, but what about the kids? Professor Ilva and the others just walked off without saying anything. Walked off where? Hey, are you guys friends of Luffy? Yeah, we are. He's going to be like, yo, get Luffy. We need him on the case. We know Luffy gangster. Did Luffy do something? What if they disguise themselves as Luffy? Okay, did Luffy do something to you? Watch out, Saul Sensei. Don't touch the children. Now, Wolf jumped up and said that. Who's he talking to? Watch out, Saul. Don't touch the children. What does he mean by that? They must be getting ready to reveal it because I have no clue what he means by that. Where did Ilva and the others go? That way, towards the beach. Professor, what's happening to them? They look like they're asleep and won't respond. Asleep, but weren't they just walking? Yeah, it's weird. So here we go. One of the Holy Knights, somebody in the Holy Knights got some type of ability. Okay. It's like they're asleep. They wouldn't answer when I called. So I'm guessing he don't want the kids woken up because they're sleepwalking. Okay, guys, come back. Where are you going? Sound the horn, warn the entire country. Now, this kid right here has horns, right? We got one kid right here has horns, but I think it's on the helmet. Another kid has horns, but I think that's on the helmet as well. And we got one third kid has horns, right? But he has hair. But here's the thing: that hair could actually be a helmet. So we still don't know if he's actually part ancient giant. Okay, so yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but so none of them might not be actually part ancient giant. Okay, warning: the whole country is too much, Kiba. Saul, something strange is happening. Look at the forest. Okay, what's going on? Saul looks up. Somebody sounding the horn as they should. Okay, we got a wolf and we got some type of bird. I'm gonna assume the bird might be a rock. More monsters just appeared. Where did they come from? How is this an overreaction? This is a real emergency. All these, and they must be coming from the underworld. These are not this is the Holy Knights doing, but it's not them. The kids are passing out. What? Hang in there, kids. I have no idea what's going on, guys. And once they pass out, they're gonna wake up. I mean, they're gonna start sleepwalking. What's happening? Chopper doesn't even know, and he's a doctor. Okay, put me down, Saul. I need to examine them. I'm counting on you. But what the hell is going on? Police running all in and out the building. What the hell is going on? First, stop the kids and get them out of here safely. Okay, Elbath Underworld. I just thought about this just now. I see Loki. It might not be the Holy Knight. It could be Loki doing this. We don't know what type of devil fruit he has if he stole it from his dad. We don't know what he could do with his devil fruit powers. But all that, but he still got the chains on. He shouldn't be able to use his power with the chains on, should he? With them clamps on? He got the clamps on. It's only on one leg, but he has them clamps on. Elbath Underworld. You really thought that shackling my legs with sea stone would be enough to contain my power? How naive. He said, man, some clowns. What do you mean contain? How can he use his powers when he got Karaseki on him? If you want to save Elbath, release the last shackle now. Luffy's like, man, I'm sure I sure messed up this time. You thought I couldn't do anything in this situation. Oh, no. Loki made friends with the creatures down there. He probably sent them up. He probably just told them, get y'all behinds up there and get them kids. You know what I mean? So he might not be using his powers, but he sent the beast that he made friends with up there. That's what I think happened. That's what I think is going on. Okay, he said, you thought I couldn't do anything in this situation. I'll show you otherwise. He said, man, I got plenty of aces up my sleeves. He said, including your brother. One of the aces he got up his sleeve is actually ace. Now, we're looking at Hydruden, right? He's asking Loki. He said, Loki, cut this foolishness out now before I have to get Shanks to slap you again. Right? I don't know. What's weird is Loki could have done that at any time. He could have made them things attack and then told somebody, release me. Otherwise, I'm going to keep beasts attack, the Sun World. He could have done that at any time. So why wait till he could have done it earlier at any time if that's what he's doing, which I think is what he's doing. That's a tough one. Maybe he wanted maybe he thought, hey, if I do it before, they just wouldn't release me. And you know what I mean? But now he's so close to freedom that he thought, let me just do it. He's close to freedom. So maybe that's what it is. He only got one shackle on. Excuse me. Let me check the comments. You ain't had to delete all the videos. You could have just made another channel. I know. I thought about that later. I was like, why did I do that? Those videos are gone forever. I didn't have to. I might have could have kept the channel. I mean, I got the channel. The channel still exists, but I might have could have just kept the channel. You know what I mean? I don't think I had to delete. Cyclops wants to know about Otaku Assemble. I was just talking about him. I mean, not talking about him. I was just talking with him last night. He moved. I'm just gonna say that I don't want to put his business out there. He moved, and we've been in contact for the last couple months now. Seems like he's doing better than he was before. You know, but that's about it. I don't want to put his business out there, but he seemed all right. Lost some weight, but he was a thinner guy. Still doesn't have the dreadlocks, which he should have never cut. Okay, Potato says maybe he half mink. That's what I think. Or half fishman. Nope, because it's not a fish. Okay, Mean. Can you put the panels on the screen with a filter to avoid copyright claims? I tried doing that before. Didn't work. I'm not sure how to do that. I don't know if I want to risk it right now, man. I'll think about it, man. We'll see. Because I do actually I do want to do that. But I don't know how I could do it without and avoid copyright. Saw attack move is called Final Exam. A very cool attack. Yes. 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 One of mine would be a detention or suspension, or like I said, my final attack would be schools out. You know what I mean? For summer. You know what I mean? Let me see. Would be another one. Recess. That'd be one of your attacks. Okay, by the way, Zoro said Loki is as big as Oars. Oars is 220 feet. Hydruden is 72 feet, right? Okay, so yeah, so he's like a third of his height. Boy, Hydruden is only a third of Loki's height. Like literally. Like shorter than his arm. Loki's arm is longer than Hydruden. It's probably about the same size as him, maybe a little bit bigger. It might be it could be bigger. That's crazy. The math teacher looks like Kaido. If it's one on one on friction, always bet on Mr. Breed. Mr. Bread. I don't know what that means. Crazy how they both brothers, but one is 3 times the size of the other because they got different moms. So Loki's mom must be an ancient giant. Now Loki in wait, which one? Loki has an his mother's outlawed. No, Loki's mom is an ancient giant, if I'm not mistaken. King Harold is part ancient giant. I think King Harold is King Harold is both of their dads, but they have different mothers. So that must be it. I think the dad is half ancient giant. But if the mother of Loki is also ancient giant, that means he's even a bigger breed of giant. He's more ancient giant than the father is, if that's the case. Okay, if you want to save Elbath, release the last shackle now. He said, if you want to save it, release it now. He said, I'm not playing. You thought I couldn't do anything in this situation. I'll show you otherwise. Loki, please think about what you're doing. Okay, you. Who the hell is this bastard? Sanji showed up. Remember, Sanji came with the Giants, but he's never seen Loki either. But he's like, yo, what the heck is going on? I got to shut this guy down. I'm going to show him why they call me Black Leg. Okay, you'd better hurry. If I hit something, it's gonna go down. The flames will spread. You do know about Elbaf's weakness, don't you? I was thinking that he was telling the as soon as he said the flames will spread, at first I was thinking that the creatures were just his friends from the underworld. They could be, it could be a mix, but I see two of them look black. They might just actually be flames, Amaterasu, that or whatever. So I'm thinking the axe, the hammer might be generating creatures. The hammer might have a devil fruit. They both may have a devil fruit. It might which call them the hammer has a devil fruit, so it can use its powers because it's not chained up anymore. Loki can't use his powers because he's chained up still. Okay. I will annihilate you all. Hydruden says, stop, Loki. Now, I guarantee you, Hydruden probably hasn't been doing a lot in the way of being a little brother or big. No, he's his big brother, being a big brother to Loki. Loki probably like shit. Blood don't mean nothing at this point, man. He said, "You ain't come during visitation hours." You know what I mean? He's been down there by himself that whole time talking to somebody else. Okay, so he hit the tree and he has Conqueror's hockey. It looks. I'm seeing black snaps. I see, well, yeah, no, one or two maybe. I see a black snap. Looks like Conqueror's hockey. I see it right on the hammer. It looks like it's a black snap, like black lightning or whatever. I will annihilate you all. Stop, Loki. Boom. He hits it. Zoro's reaction. Luffy's reaction. Clouds, flames everywhere. Hydruden's like, what the hell is going on? Okay, tree look like it's shaking a little bit. Hit that tree so hard, it look like it's shaking a little bit. Okay, now we got fires going off in the looks like the sun world. Now, with this being said, Loki's talking about destroying Elbaf. If the Holy Knights try to destroy it or start kidnapping people, will Loki still continue? I don't know. Oh yeah, another thing. Remember, there's a ancient giant in the mural. This Loki may be that ancient giant, and he might be the ancient giant. Okay, anyway, let's get back to it. Was that lightning? Okay, Jaru Sama. There's a fire in the southern part of the island, and I think I heard the trumpet. Fire is dangerous. Put it out. That's why they don't smoke no cigarettes. They don't smoke nothing. They ain't got no lighters. They ain't got nothing. Okay, Walrus School. Saul Sensei principal. Those monsters, I remember them. Really? Okay, Angie Sensei. It just happened. I mean, it just happened. It happened. It happened just today. Loki is going to use a hammer to destroy the world. Of course not. The one who's going to destroy the world is Nika. Get the hell out of here. So she says Loki is going to use a hammer to destroy the world. Then somebody else says, of course not. The one who's going to destroy the world is Nika. And they got somewhat similarly accurate drawing of Nika. Nika is supposed to destroy Fishman Island. But when we say destroy, I don't think they mean like he's going to destroy the world. I mean, like he's going to destroy the world government. He's going to destroy how the world is and make it something different. Or That's what I think. I don't think it means like he's going to literally just destroy the planet. You know what I mean? Like it's gone. You know what I mean? That's what I think. So hold on, let me. Now, why isn't this thing working? Hold on, this thing ain't working. All right, let me scroll down real quick. Get back to where I was at. I was probably on the last page. Hold on. Okay, now we got a flashback. Look at that. Hey, stop it. Loki is even scarier. So they drew a picture of Loki and a picture of Nika. You're all wrong. The scariest one is Fenrir. Don't climb on the tables. Fenrir is the dog, if I'm not, or the wolf, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Ghost, Dragor, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. Storms, Needhog, Jormungandr, my mom. Somebody wrote his mom. Are you all okay? Are you all kid? Are you done, kids? The pictures drew those. The animals are what the kids drew. Is what I'm thinking. Those animals we seen up there, the beasts, they're what the kids drew. Yup, because look, I see it right there. I see the wolf right there. Teacher, if I keep thinking about these things, I'm going to have nightmares tonight. Nightmares. Wait, this happened just today. Yup, yeah. So this all happening right now. Somebody's got the somebody's got some type of power to bring people's dreams to life. Somebody got the human no me model Nightmare on Elm Street. My model Freddy Krueger or something like that. That's somebody got, or Sandman or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to have nightmares. But just like in the essay, your personalities really show in these drawings. You express your imagination so well. Those are the things kids imagine when they think of fear. That's not possible. Okay, here we go. We got a dragon. Looks like the dragon from what's it called? Punk Hazard. Looks similar to the dragon from Punk Hazard. Then we got a mole that looks like the mole king. It looks like the mole. Remember the mole king? The one that could dig under the Nah, is it a bear? Looks like a bear. Okay, I think it's a bear. I'm never mind. I apologize. This one, I think that bird really is a rock, though. I think it really is. Then we got the black wolf, which is Fenrir. Okay, we got a giant version of Nika. We also have Prometheus. So Big Mom left that big of an impact on them. And we got some type of ghost. We got a skeleton. We have I can't tell what that is. Can't tell what's in the background. We got some type of ghoulish looking creature, like a like Slimer from Ghostbusters. And then we got a giant. He has a beard. He's holding a couple swords. He holding a sword and I think maybe an axe. Because he's got a long handle. The handle's too long. It must be an axe or something. And yeah, so their nightmares came to life. Does the hammer do that or what? Okay, phew, all set. So yeah, it's them. It's the what you call them? The Holy Knights. One of the Holy Knights must have some type of dream powers. It's a mythical zone. It's the dude with the who had the long neck. Hold on. Somebody said what he was. Uh a wind near or something like that. Wind near. Let's see. No, it ain't it. It's like a dragon. Okay, Fenrir. Can't remember what the name of the damn thing is called. Okay, let me see. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to the One Piece wiki. Let's go to the wiki. Okay, let's go to Holy Knights and find out what the hell this thing is. I can't. Okay, Holy Knights. Holy Knights. God Knights. It says God's Night. God's Knights. Okay, where's my man? Him. Killing him. And he is a says humanoid dragon-like individual. So they don't know. Kyron, that's okay. That's what it was. Say dream powers. Do they have dream powers? Kyron can summon lightning to strike attackers or the area around it. Don't lightning, they got that, but Loki's doing the lightning. Um okay, a sacred animal Chiron bestows upon his creations and his domain the powers to regenerate others as well as aid in mourning the past loved ones. Doesn't say anything about no dream powers. Let's see. Let me put dragons who have dream powers. Dragons with dream powers. Dream Dragon, Dragonville, Ryu Dragon, Kingdom Dream. Okay, in some fictional contexts, dragons are depicted as having dream related powers such as the ability to enter and manipulate dreams or to see into the future through prophetic dreams like a song of ice and fire. So there are dragons who have dream powers. Let me see. I'll type in the same things. See if these things have dream powers. I don't see anything about dream powers with this guy. I'm thinking it's a dragon, a mythical dragon that have to have dream powers. I think Potato has been debunked. I think Potato's been debunked. I think it's a dragon because they said that there are dragons who have dream powers. So maybe his mythical zone dragon type is a dream type dragon. Okay, let's see. You did a good job, Killing Ham. Don't stop it until the brats reach the ship. So they didn't even have to fight. Wow. Do you think they'll manage to get them back by then? Love is something that hurts when it hurts. Some love is something that hurts when it's hurt. Okay, okay, I pronounced it wrong. I mean, I said it wrong. Love is something that hurts when it's hurts. When it's hurt. Okay. Hey Gunko, I have no clue what that means though. Hey Gunko, what do you fear? She said Nika. She said Nika. What do you fear? Nika. Maybe that's what she looks. She's looking at Sun God Nika right up there. It's not the real one, but she's probably scared already. Just thinking about what Luffy gonna do to her. Turbulence and Elbath. One thing we don't know is how old these God Knights are. We know that Shank's brother is the same age as him. They're identical twins. So You talked to Insane Game Freak. I sent him a message recently, but I haven't really been talking to him. We know that Shank's brother Shamrock is normal age. You know what I mean? He's like 40 or something like that. And their father, he's normal, like in his. I don't know about that. They maybe some of them are immortal. It's not just be the Goro say, but I'm assuming they're mortals. Why is she so scared of Nika? That means that she's privy. Remember the other what's they called, the celestial dragons? They don't know nothing. They don't know anything. The ones with the bows on their heads that walk around the spacesuits, they don't know anything. She's scared of Nika. God's Knights are privy to stuff that the other celestial dragons aren't. But why does she fear Nika like that? You know what I mean? What, Nika's gonna beat him? Okay. He wins. All right, what's the problem? They must have some type of hell to pay. I think they did something so grave outside of what we know that they did, taking over the world and whatnot. And they had something coming to them. And it's been all this time in the making. Like it's finally time to pay the piper. That's what I think. I think it's finally time to pay the piper. You know how somebody like in the store, they'll sell their soul and everything's going great for a while. But when it's time to pay the piper, it's like it hits the fan and it gets real. That's what I think. Okay, now let me check the comments real quick. Okay, crazy how they both brothers, but one is 3 times the size. Yeah. It seems like the hammer attracts lightning instead of shooting it out. Lightning, since it, I didn't think about that. I thought it was shooting it out. Okay, lightning, since it went down from the clouds to the hammer. I didn't even think about that. I'm not. Let me look at it real quick. Didn't even think about that. I thought he was shooting out lightning. You know what I mean? That's right. That's what you normally see. Wait, no. Thor, right? When he holds up his hammer, right? Doesn't lightning strike the hammer and like that the same way? I think so, maybe. Yeah, but I thought Loki was sending out them creatures. So Loki's not sending out them creatures. Loki's just hitting the tree, threatening to set Elbath on fire. That's all. That's it. That's what Loki was doing. Nothing else. All he thinks is that I'm gonna set a fire and this whole country is go up. You know what I mean? That's it. But look, if y'all don't, I don't know. There's like waterfalls on Elbath. They can't divert that water to be used. Like they don't have firefighters. If fire is such a big problem, y'all can't divert. It's a bunch of water on Elbath. Y'all can't divert the water to make it to put out fires after all that time, especially with them living so long. They live so long. That means that people that when Elbath was on fire and people was panicking, some of those people are still around, and y'all didn't set it up. For them to be so smart, they're kind of stupid. Also, you can see the castle from here in Elbath. And if you can see the castle, that means that castle is freaking huge. Okay, now let me finish seeing the comments real quick. If you think about it, it's kind of like Miss Angie for giving the class an activity about drawing their biggest fear, which gave the dragon dude the perfect opportunity to use his power to bring them to life. True, but how would she have known that? I mean, you can't plan for that. So it's not really her fault. Okay, you talked to, I already read that. Maybe the Nika she thinking about is the evil version. Potato, I didn't think about that. But guess what I just thought about? It might not be the evil version. It could just be what Emu said. Nika's the devil, and he coming for you. You know what I mean? It might not actually be like another version that she's scared of. She might not know the full truth about Sun God Nika. The guy's night still, even though they're privy to Nika, they might not have the whole story. You know what I mean? They may not have the whole story. Also, you see when they're kidnapping the kids, I was like, man, these guys are pure evil. They're kidnapping kids, but they're doing it in a way that they're not getting hurt. Put them to sleep, have them walk to the ship, bring them to the Holy Land, turn them into celestial dragons. So it's a little bit more complex than I thought originally. So I'm not sure, but yeah, they may have been told lies about Nika. That's what could have been. That's what it could be. Maybe Nami will create a rain cloud to put out the fire. That's a big rain cloud need to be created. It's a good thing that she has Zeus, but also Zeus is part of Big Mom's soul, meaning Big Mom was getting ready to burn down Elbath, and now part of her soul is going to save it. Got a good point. I didn't even think about that. Nothing. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Peace.